Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. So in the last episode we updated to beta 1.3, went through all the additions of the update and began work on renovating the base. So you may remember this from the last episode if you did watch it. We built this lovely balcony around here. Finally went ahead and decorated the bedroom and added a bed and just went around the rest of the house adding a bunch of detail that was sorely missing for the longest time. And there's definitely still more to add. It's very far from complete as far as I see it, but it definitely looks a lot better than it did before. Now, in this episode, we continue in beta 1.3, and this time I don't necessarily have a proper plan that I want to go by today. I just thought I would boot the game up and figure things out as I went. So that means this episode might not be as long as the previous one. It might be pretty short, as a matter of fact, but I guess we'll see. But one of the first things I wanted to do is actually grab some sugarcane here. And let me just head over to where I want to go. Alright, so just coming along the side of the art gallery here, but between the art gallery and the dye shop, you might remember this area from, I believe it was 2 episodes ago, I can't remember. This small little alleyway section that leads into this, like, hidden park. Now, what I figured out I could do to breathe a bit more life into the world is just add some sugarcane along the alleyways and stuff. Now, unfortunately, we can't use leaves or anything, because they're not harvestable. So this is kind of the next best thing. This and I guess adding some flowers around the place. So the way I went ahead and did this was I originally had water next to it, but I figured that looked a bit too, shit. It looked really bad. So I figured out that I could literally just hide the water underneath the wall of the art gallery and then just place the sugarcane like this. So I literally just want to go around some places of the world and just do this. Just add a bit of a detail, I guess. So we literally just dig in like so. Just like that, and I've got 2 water buckets here just to make my life a bit easier. Go ahead and do that. Oop, hold on. There we go, just grab that back as well, fill them both up. And then we can go ahead and place the dirt back, and then place the sugarcane down. Now I can just manually kind of place these if I wanted. I guess we'll do that, just get a bit of a alternating thing as well. Maybe some taller canes, and then there you go. It's a very simple thing, but I don't know, I quite liked it. I thought it just added a nice amount of detail to the world, because like I said, leaves aren't harvestable, and I know damn well once the leaves are harvestable, I'm going to be placing them everywhere, just to, make the place look a bit more lively. So there's that little bit of detail that I discovered I can do. So, with this newly discovered detail, I guess, I thought I'd just kind of go around some areas and just place some of this down. So we can kind of go through, probably not there. I think maybe adding some right here would be pretty good, though. Better yet, I think we can honestly get away with this. What I'm going to do is go underneath this tree, place water right there. I could also just place water itself, but yeah, do that. We'll just go ahead and place some canes down. There you go, just give it a bit more life. And we'll do the same under this tree as well. There you go, just a little bit of detail, just like that. But I want to go ahead and take this little newly discovered detail and bring it back over to the base as well. Could also come around to this side of the art gallery. Hold up, let me get some water, and we'll go ahead and just place water underneath all of these walls. There you go, so something like that. Just place some torches back down. Now, one of the biggest problems I'm kind of running into in this world is getting proper lighting. Because I've just gone ahead and placed torches like everywhere. I am currently on peaceful, by the way, just... yeah, I just couldn't be bothered dealing with any mobs, so I am on peaceful. But you know what, let's go ahead and turn it back over. There we go. So I guess now we can see if any mobs spawn in, which they shouldn't, hopefully, but I guess we'll find out. Alright, now we'll go ahead and take this newly discovered detail into the base as well, because I feel I can definitely use this in some places. But one thing I also wanted to show was the doorbell. So if you remember from the last episode, I tried making a note block doorbell for the base. That unfortunately didn't work because redstone is very finicky in beta. However, I finally got it to work. There you go. So the tune that it plays is Wet Hands by C418, for all of you know. But I'll go ahead and show you guys what I've done to fix this. Now, I went back and looked at my Evolution server because I did mention last time, I don't remember if I cut it out of the video or not, but I mentioned that I did run into this same problem in my beta server, and I believe the version I ran into it was like beta 1.7, so this is clearly a problem that persisted for some time. Now, the cause of the issue, I don't know what it exactly is, but essentially, if you have note block repeater, note block repeater, note block repeater, that doesn't seem to work. It plays the first block, but just doesn't do anything for the rest. The signal does still go through, but the blocks just don't play any noise. Now, the way I was able to circumvent this was by simply just adding a piece of redstone dust after each repeater. It's a very simple fix, and it magically worked. Now, it's worth noting that this first one, you want to make sure that this isn't a repeater. I'll just go ahead and I'll borrow this for example, because if I do make this one into a repeater, what ends up happening is it, for some reason, plays the first two note blocks at the same time. Yeah, so I have no idea why the hell that happens. Once again, beta is just, as you would expect, very unfinished. You know, yeah, who would have known? But yeah, so that is pretty much how I managed to fix that. So in case you are running into a similar issue in your world, then be sure to make it that way, I guess. But enough jabbering on about note blocks. I just want to head up to the bedroom and use this sugarcane thing there as well. This painting wall right here, I feel I can definitely turn into something a little bit more interesting. So what I'm going to do is dig into the wall here. Just by 2 blocks. Look at this big empty space we have right here as well. Just like that. And then, what we can possibly do is just simply, I'm going to bring this up like that. And then we're going to place the wall back. Just like that. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to get some sand blocks and I'll fill these areas in with water as well. Hold on. Hold on, man. Just do that. Okay. Bam. Bam. There we go. Better yet. Just do that just so I can get my water buckets back. Okay, so just coming back up. We can go ahead and... Oh. Hold on. That's right. You can't place sugarcane on sand. How could I forget? Of course. But that was a thing in beta. Alright, it's just gonna have to be dirt for now, I guess. There you go. I guess we now have a bamboo plant in our base. You know, remember how everyone used to refer to this as bamboo? I guess one more area I can maybe do this is in the pool room. You know, it is a pretty blank and boring place, so maybe we can, you know, add some nice detail. And I'm thinking these little increments right here, these between the torches, we can go ahead and dig these in. And just do the same thing we did in the bedroom. Now, do I want to do the same thing right here? I'm gonna leave that wall for now. I'm not gonna actually add anything there just because it's a bit weird with the slab, but we're gonna see how this looks. Let's go ahead and fill these in. Oh, hold on. Let me infinite water source this. There we go, got the buckets back, and now we can go ahead and place these back. Okay. There you go. Just a bit of detail. Now, it's, I guess a little bit weird looking, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I'll go ahead and I'll add it into this wall here too, just because I think it looks a bit weird being blank. It's gonna look strange with the slab, like I said, but whatever. There we go. Look at that. And should I do the same here? Probably not. I'll leave this wall. I was thinking of doing it there too, but there you go. There's a little bit more detail into the base. Let me know what you guys think, if I should leave that there or not. But I guess now I have these paintings in my inventory, I might as well put them somewhere. I'll tell you, one of the things I really got to do is just go on a massive glowstone hunt. And I'm considering leaving that until beta 1.6, because that's when the glowstone recipe gets fixed, let's say. To only be 4 glowstone dust instead of 9, which is just outrageous. Oh. That guy's on my balcony, thank you. Alright, let's figure this out. Where can I place these paintings now? Probably not in here, honestly. I feel like, there's not really any blank walls. Maybe just along the staircase. Put 2 of those, yeah. I think that's cool. Alright, that works. Maybe not, it looks a bit strange. Let me get another painting. Oh, good lord. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this guy first. Do I trust it though? Because the creepers still seem to have that glitch from beta 1.2 where they kind of just like... Or what is it called? When they begin to ignite, they just kind of stay ignited. So the second they're in your vision or whatever again, they just blow up instantly. So I don't know if I want to do that. I think I might want to get him with a bow. Let me just do this painting first. No, that's boring. I've got that around everywhere. No. Maybe I should have done the sunset one. I don't want to do something that's... Yeah, you know, I'll do that. It's in kind of a similar color tone, I guess, to that. In terms of it being a bit darker. Let me just kill this guy with me bow. Oh. Boom. Get out of here. Now, I think what I might actually want to do is focus on bringing this up. Like I said last time, I want to make a staircase going up to the top area here. I think that's what I'll do. So let me just go and get some wood stairs and we'll begin work on that. Now, I'm probably going to want to keep it 3 wide for consistency's sake. And I'll have it go out just one more background. Do I want to have it kind of like wrap around the hill maybe? I think that's maybe what I might want to do. I might want to have a little platform and then just have it come out here and then go up there. Let's do that. Alright, so let's figure this out now. I've cleared out most of the trees. Not all of them, because it's not going to be a very, very big area, but I'm thinking maybe some kind of like rooftop garden or something, I don't know. It's a very basic idea, but do something like that. You know what we can maybe do? Alright, let me kind of dig a little hole here. So here's what I'm thinking. We can turn this into like a small pond or whatever. And then we can maybe have the water kind of like slowly trickle down into this area. Let's give that a shot. Should probably have it like kind of change a bit there. With land like this. Yeah, just something simple. There you go, just like that. Then we can maybe have it like go down the side here. There was a cave here, right, so we can have it come in here. And then... Yeah, let's jump down. Ow, but that doesn't work. And right here, I want to just take that through. Oh no, 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 no. There goes all there goes everything. Damn it! Let me out. Thank you. I think I want to just block that off. Let's try that out now. Let's let the water run down, see how it goes. I think that's pretty solid. Now the lava creeper has a little waterfall next to it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, nice. Let's bring this out. I think, honestly, like, this section right here, we can maybe, like, just add, like, a feature here. So we can go up by one. Alright. So, I'm toying around with a couple ideas right now, but I think... I don't know. I think I just want to have, like, this, like, little central area right here. I'm thinking maybe bring, like, a jukebox up here, too, so it could just be, like, an area to chill or something. Yeah, I could put some, like, chairs around or something, I don't know. And then... yeah, I don't know. This is, like I said, I don't have a plan for this episode, so I'm just making shit up as I go, and... yeah, I mean, I wanted to do the rooftop terrace thing for a while, I just don't know what to put up here. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be some kind of, like, rooftop garden thing. Nothing really special. Please give me a big treat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll do this. So this area is going to be like a lookout kind of thing. Let's get some recliners or some lounge chairs. Okay, look at that. Extra long. That looks a bit weird. Let me cut down on that. Yeah, I think that's better. And, yeah, so I'm just waiting for some cobblestone to smelt so I can fill in these sides. But I think I kind of want to do something similar to that over there. See with the, kind of cover thing that it has. I think I want to do something like that. Oh, what the hell? That is really weird. The hell? Why are my fences invisible? Hold up. Okay, that one is just invisible, sure. And so is that one. Okay, awesome. That's really weird. Oh. Both of them are invisible. How does that even occur? When I place that, that's fine, but soon... wait. The fuck? I just gotta ask, like, what logical sense does that even make? But what the hell is going on? Why does that make it visible? I guess one of these is just gonna have to have a block under it or something. I don't know. Trees back though. I think I gotta change like all of the trees on this hill because these like old alpha leaves look awful. They're really ugly looking. I'll leave some of them, but most of them gotta go. Oh, we got the main garden down there too. Got a good view of that. And maybe I can bring that path down and just have like a overlook. Maybe. Let's do that. I'll just leave it like this. Maybe we can eventually like expand the base into that cliff and we can get a nice view of whatever's there. There we go. There's a basic overlook. Oh, I'm not really trying to go to detail of the builds clearly. I'm just kind of half-assing them. Just I don't know if I like the cover to the outlook area. I toyed with like making like an umbrella between the chairs, but I didn't really like that either, so I just settled with this. I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Might maybe change it to be something else later. I think it's just because it doesn't have color as well. It just looks really ugly. And there's definitely a big need for trees right now. This is way too bland. Hopefully once these grow in, it should look a lot better. Yeah, there we go. Now this pathway right here, I eventually want to have this actually lead into the railway station right there. Hell, I could even maybe make a small railway that leads to the station. Just to speed things up, because it is kind of far from there. But yeah, I would like to do that eventually, just so I can easily get into my house from that area. So maybe we can add a small station here as well. Yeah, otherwise, like I said, I don't really know what else I should add. But besides that area, I don't really know what else. You know what? I'll do one more thing. I'll try to do one more thing. Maybe I'll try and put like a carpet here as well in the room. Okay, let's figure this out now. Maybe like a... That looks horrendous. I wanted to do like a creeper face or something, but this isn't big enough. This is like half the size of what I really need. Let's try this again. I'm really muted anyway. I guess maybe I could do like lime wool in the center. I just put... No, that looks horrible too. It looks like a trampoline. Alright, so yeah, that's just pretty much what I'm gonna roll with for now. I do need to go out and get some more wool colors, so I'll do that and maybe change up the color scheme a bit, because I don't know if I really like the green and grey. It's a bit too dark. But with that done, and everything else I guess done for now, we can slowly start to wrap up the episode. So, as I said, this episode was completely, I guess, improvised. I didn't really write down any ideas for this one, so we just kind of went off of the top of my head. Or I just went off the top of my head. I don't know why I keep saying we for everything. Definitely need to work on that. But in terms of things I need to work on, yeah, so this area up here definitely needs a bit more work, but I'm just not really sure what else I can add. It's a bit basic, you know, I have the jukebox area. This is going to have some colored variation in it, that's for sure, because right now it's very boring looking with the white wool. Hell, honestly, maybe the gray and green can work up here. Maybe I'll try that out. But, you know, once again, need to harvest colors in my own time. But this is pretty much the extent of the ideas I can think of for now, because I am also kind of a bit short on time recording this, so I have to cut this episode a bit shorter than I'd like to. So, yeah, expect to see a bit of a shorter episode. So, as per usual, if you have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give a like, subscribe as well if you want to join along for the journey. And yeah, with all that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.